Hello and welcome to Crazy in the Caribbean. I'm your host, Lesley Reynolds. Having been voted America's #1 hypnotist has given me the opportunity to travel and perform all over the world. Of all the places my travels have taken me to, my favorite by a long shot is the Caribbean. I love the weather, the beauty, the casual and fun lifestyle. And hey, I admit it, I love the nightlife. I got to boogie. Through the years, I've lived and performed my hypnosis stage show at some of the largest resort casinos throughout the Caribbean. I'll be giving you all a backstage pass to the fun and exciting locales of the Caribbean and having a blast doing it. Some will be very popular, some private, while others will be completely off the grid. Though I am a hypnotist, this is not a show about hypnosis, but every once in a while. If you're looking for fun and want to see where the action really happens in the Caribbean, then this is your show. Listen, there's a lot of things I don't know, but trust me when I say I know crazy. So saddle up and come along. We've got a very special show. In this episode, we're going to cover the 3 important D's: dining, dancing, and maybe a little drinking. Coming up next is a place that puts the steak right where it needs to be. We're here at Texas de Brazil. Texas, right? That's why I'm wearing this. We're gonna go in and have probably the best dinner I've had in years. It also has fantastic wine. This restaurant is located in the convention center area of San Juan. So, come on. I like to go out a lot, and I just love upscale restaurants, and Puerto Rico has a lot of nice restaurants. But Texas de Brazil holds a very special place in my heart and stomach. Let me tell you, this is a very extraordinary restaurant. As you can see, no expense was spared in either the construction or the decor. If you will, tell me a little bit about your restaurant.
Okay, if you don't know about Texas de Brazil, well, a Brazil-American Churrascaria steakhouse. We feature the 50 Island salad area. We serve various cuts. We have beef, we have lamb, we have chicken, we have pork, and Brazilian sausage. Some from as much as you want, as many as you want.
Well, did you hear that? They probably should have said that to me. They walk around with the meat and as many choices, unbelievable amount of choices. You were telling me a little bit earlier about there's different chips and things. Explain that to me a little bit if you would.
Yes, you have a flip card at your table. When you turn it from red to green, the carvers will bring various cuts of all the meats you have.
Gotta love that. And also, let me say this. I'm kind of a bit of a wino. In fact, I'm originally from the wine country in Santa Rosa, California, from Sonoma County. And we're going to be talking about some wines. Joshua's going to tell us a little bit about pairing wines. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how to impress a date with my wine stuff. It's like the 5 things to look for when you're doing wine. So anyhow, welcome aboard. We're going to have some fun tonight. The staff of very professional waiters brings by your table a selection of meats that is truly unsurpassed. Just point to what you want and they slice it off this large skewer right onto your plate. The meat practically melts in your mouth. Let me assure you, I took full advantage of the one price, all-you-can-eat fare. If you're not into meat, the salad bar has some of the finest and largest selection of goodies I have ever seen. I'm sure a lot of you found that when you dine at a really upscale restaurant, you kind of lose a bit of that relaxation and comfort. Not so at Texas de Brazil. From the hostess to the waitstaff to Joshua the manager, everyone is just so extremely warm. Just as you walk in the door, there's this magnificent bar made of rich, dark wood. It has a real old world vibe. This bar is a great place to enjoy an aperitif before going into the adjoining dining room, or after dinner for a nightcap or 2. Personally, I don't wear them. Wow, what an old joke. Texas de Brazil also boasts one of the most extensive wine collections in all of Puerto Rico. I happen to really like wine and became extremely attached to a few bottles in their collection. I've been locked into a wine cellar. I tell you what, I've been in tougher places. I want to talk to y'all just a little bit about wine. This is an extensive, super expensive wine collection, but I've got my trucks backing up right now. We're taking this bad boy with us. Oh, look, they left me a glass of wine. Let me tell you a little bit about wine. There's 5 S's when it comes to wine. First, S, sight. It looks good. Second, swirl. By swirling it, you can see the legs. They're called legs. It tells you the alcohol content. 3, smell. Lovely bouquet. 4, sip. Taste it. Fantastic. And 6, savor, right? You've got to savor great wine just like this. In an attempt to avoid separation anxiety, I thought I'd take a couple of bottles home with me. We'll call it therapy wine. The food, the drink, the ambiance, and professional staff make this my pick of the week restaurant in San Juan, Puerto Rico. And will I be back? Absolutely, if they let me in. I absolutely love Texas de Brazil. What's not to like, right? The food, the wine. I bought a little souvenir back. A little therapy wine. Coming up, you're gonna love our next one. Stay tuned. Let's begin with some interesting facts about Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is one of the largest islands in the Caribbean and has a population of about 3.5 million people. And it's also one of the most popular destinations in the Caribbean. It's easy to get here by airplane or cruise ship, or if you're a strong swimmer. It's become an extremely popular cruise destination in the Caribbean. The place we're going to next is in Old San Juan, and they have it all. They have some flamenco dancing, of which I'm not bad, and I practice a little bit there. They have a wonderful nightclub downstairs, and the food is fantastic. So stay tuned, you're gonna wanna see it. We're here at Triana Restaurant, which is here in Old San Juan, and we're about to show you the best flamenco show ever, okay? I've seen a lot of them in different places. This by far is the best. In fact, we're gonna talk to the owner later, show you some wonderful meals, and I'm gonna teach you how to make some sangria. So, check it out. I'm sure a lot of you agree with me that the expression, "this place has it all," is so overused. But when it comes to our next place, it's not enough. You're gonna wanna stay tuned and watch the big guy bust a move and try his hand at flamenco dancing. We're here at Triana, which is absolutely the flamingo capital of Old San Juan. That's where we are right now in Old San Juan. I'm here with the owner, Howard Bushman, who's going to tell you a little bit about this place. It's a fantastic place. Howard, tell us about the place.
Well, the place is a restaurant. It's a Spanish restaurant, but we have a fusion of Puerto Rican food. And not only we have good food and good service, we also have shows almost every day. We got the famous Juan Carlos, his magnificent show. You had to see it. He's a virtuous guitarist, and he's here every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays.
Well, you've got him working really hard, don't you?
Yeah. But I think he loves it too. He loves people, and he likes what he's doing. Everybody have passion in what they're doing. People tell me they feel like in family, and that's what we want to be here.
Absolutely. The entertainment here is top notch, and you're going to be seeing a little bit more of that in just a little bit. If you don't mind, though, can you give me just kind of a brief history of your place here?
Okay, we was established in 2010. I had some partners. We started an adventure, which is a pretty large-sized restaurant.
You're very
large. And we put a lot of effort to make and the people feel like they're in Spain.
Yeah, that's important, and he was telling me a little bit about that earlier. I mean, here people come from the south of Spain, they come in here and they go, wow, this is just like home. That's fantastic. We're going to give you a little bit more history. We're going to show you more of this wonderful place. You're going to see me making some sangria at the bar in just a little bit. And we're going to show some of the wonderful food that they have here. So, stay tuned. Triana is this wonderful locale in Old San Juan. I call it a locale instead of a restaurant because Triana is truly a destination. It has a fantastic restaurant serving everything from Puerto Rican classic dishes to mouth-watering seafood. First-class entertainment and a great bar to just hang out and have your favorite drink while hitting the bricks of Old San Juan. The owner, Howard Bushman, is quite a character, and along with being a really nice guy, he has some of the best stories you'll ever hear. He had me absolutely spellbound. After hypnotizing a few of the guys at the bar, I was able to have them let me make a sangria. As most sangrias are red, the one I'm going to make is made from white wine. I'm here with musician and guitarist extraordinaire, Juan Carlos. Juan, I've seen you play. You're magnificent. Do you mind just telling me a little bit about your background? And I would love to hear it.
Well, I was born in Barcelona and I started my career when I was 14. I used to be the youngest flamenco guitarist in my country.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
My first trip was to France when I was 14. Then I came to America with a French entertainer called Maurice Chevalier. I was part of his opening act.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he took me to the Ed Sullivan Show.
Is that right? Ed Sullivan?
Yeah, I was there because it was a big fashion show in the Plaza Hotel with Christian Dior, so they hired him from Paris. And I was part of the opening act, so I went there. And Ed Sullivan saw me, and I was young, I was 16 years old. And he came and he said to me, I want you in my show. But the problem is that he knew nothing about flamenco, so he called me a flamingo guitarist.
Flamingo, not flamenco? That's
the
funny.
bird.
Yeah.
And I was part of the opening act of Dean Martin.
Wow, Dean Martin.
And then Anne Margaret and
him.
Sammy Davis, Paul Anka, and Judy Garland. Those were
Wow. You played with everyone.
my graduation. Yeah, was very blessed. And I think I was very lucky because I am from a very humble family and I saw those people in the movies and suddenly 2 years later I was sitting next to them and playing with them.
Man, that's a great story. And I tell you what, we are really looking forward to seeing you play tonight. I think it's going to be great.
It'd be a pleasure. As you know, the Spanish guitar is the only good thing the Spaniards brought to Latin America.
I'm sure they'll love hearing that. And I tell you what, we are so looking forward to seeing you later on. Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, and I'm very happy to be in Triana.
All right, take care. Any trip to Puerto Rico is not complete without seeing a flamenco show, and they have some of the finest authentic flamenco dancers you'll see anywhere. The flamenco guitar player, Juan Carlos, is truly one of a kind and maybe the best in the world. He is most certainly a big celebrity in his own right. The flamenco shows here are every night. They also offer free salsa lessons. Might have to take them up on that. If you stay long enough, there's a bar downstairs that opens at 10 p.m. and closes at 5 a.m. Now that's my kind of bar. I called the place downstairs a bar, but in all fairness, it's really a nightclub. This place used to be a bank years ago. It was a sort of Federal Reserve for Puerto Rico. You can see those huge vault doors. Yeah, I checked. They took the money out. You know what, in closing, well, obviously, like I was saying before, this place down here used to be a bank. And again, talk about backstage, wonderful bar back here. Lived in Hawaii for nearly a decade. I had my show at the largest resorts there. Been a lot of luau's, and that's really sexy. And I tell you what, nothing is sexier than a flamenco dance. Nothing. So come on, you've got to come and check out Triana's. It's absolutely fantastic. The venue, the staff, the food, and most certainly the entertainment make Triana my pick of the week entertainment destination here in Old San Juan, Puerto Rico. Triana, isn't that a great place? I mean, Juan Carlos on guitar, he can jam. I had such a wonderful time. Stay tuned, you're gonna love our next segment. The national animal of Puerto Rico is the coqui. It's a little tree frog, I don't know, about 1.5 inches. Little guy. But let me tell you, they can get noisy at night. And you get a bunch of them together, and they like hanging out together, can be loud. I mean, louder than I screamed last night after I met my Tinder date in person. Grab a Webster's dictionary, open it up, look up the words dive bar, and it'll have a picture of where we're going to next. What a place. You've got to see this. We're here at the end of Isla Verde at a really happening place called Papa Carl. Here's the thing. Is it a dive? I don't know. Is it a dive? It's a very low-cost place. It's popular with locals. The food here is excellent, very inexpensive. It has some of the best musicians there are. In fact, later on, there's going to be 2 Grammy-nominated musicians playing here tonight. And this is a Wednesday night.
Crazy in the Caribbean. I just took over for Lesley Reynolds. Corkscrew to the jugular. You don't want to hear the story, but he's dead. We are in Papi Cal in Isla Verde. And we're going to do a little inside scoop for you. So here we go.
If you grab a Webster's dictionary and look at the words dive bar, you'll probably find a picture of our next place. I affectionately call Papa Cal a dive bar. I absolutely love this place, and so will you. It's located at 61 Isla Verde Avenue and is open from 11 a.m. to 3 a.m. So that gives you plenty of time to really twist it off. And boy, do they twist it off here. All right. I'm here with the manager and my new best friend.
Awesome dude, by the way.
Tell them about yourself, Ed.
Well, here I am right here. This is part of a bar that I work in. It's a great place. It's called Papi Cal. It's a local spot. A lot of people come in here that are locals that actually just want to get away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. So they come here and they just like to relax and they like to just have a drink and have a good time, bro.
Well, so let me ask you this. So you tell me the people that come here tend to be in the witness protection program? Is that
Pretty
what you're
much.
saying?
Sometimes they do tend to be in the witness protection.
Yeah, WITSEC?
Sometimes they're in WITSEC, but being in WITSEC means that you can actually hang out and drink all the time.
I tell you what, this gentleman has been kind enough to allow me to come in here, and he's perhaps provided me with maybe a drink or two. But I can tell you this, I've seen the menu, seen it all. They've been extremely nice to me. Here's what I love about this place. It's on Isla Verde, towards the end of Isla Verde, just before Condado. It's a really small place, but you know what? If you can hear the music behind me right now, there are 2 Grammy-nominated musicians playing as we speak.
And we always have the live music here. Literally every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. You gotta come through, good music, good vibes, good food, cheap drinks.
And cheap drinks.
And cheap drinks.
All right. Get your butt down here. Bam. From all the writing on the walls to the inexpensive plastic chairs, this place screams dive. But don't let that fool you. The entertainment here is top notch. The bartenders here are just so much fun, as are the patrons. This place brings new meaning to come as you are. You cannot find a more casual place than Papa Cal. You know, a side note here, but there are a lot of people that want to have their own travel and lifestyle show. I found out this fact the hard way when Kaylee, a bartender we met at another episode, attempted to end my life so she could take over Crazy in the Caribbean. But, alas, her attempt was futile. With a warm and friendly staff to super social clientele, the top-notch entertainment, great food at great prices, Papa Cal is my pick of the week entertainment destination in Isla Verde, Puerto Rico. Papa Cal, what a great place. Even though an attempt was made on my life, I had a great time. I hope you did too. Remember, if you're not crazy, you're taking up too much real estate. Stay crazy. I just want to let you all know I'm doing my part for ecology. Hugging a tree. Emmy Award. Grammy Award. I know. So I stopped. Well, he's going to edit it. He's going to edit it. Grammy Award. Grammy Award. No, my name is. So are you married?
Oh.
Really? Play with your handcuffs a little later, though, if we ever go out. You've got plenty of me walking. Go ahead, you can leave. They serve beer here in Puerto Rico, cold. I mean, really cold. I mean, colder than a Kardashian. That's cold. They're crazy. This cat's about to blow off. Hang on, let me do it again. You know, that's called a Lewinsky. All lip, no hole. I'm about to shake the troops up here a little bit and jump on this bad boy. He stole my motorcycle. I see you around campus. I met a bunch of crazy wing nuts. All right, cheers. You know what?